wanted to do a quick video. I'll go ahead and start recording some of these good father moments, but I want to throw it out here and just ask, how many of you guys actually go over your goals with your family? Particularly, I'm thinking of your sons, but it could be your sons and daughters as well. I had the pleasure of going out with my son. We went out and I had, let's say, a really good cheat day last Sunday. But, you know, we went to a sports bar, my 17-year-old. We watched some 49ers win, get a victory. But the main reason why I wanted to take him out and just go max and relax was to go over his goals for 2022. So, you know, it actually went really well, but it's not something that's unusual. Over the years, with all four of the kids, them being at home, at least once, and most of the time twice a year, I'm going over the goals with them. What do you all plan on doing? And the reason is, think about it. I know a lot of guys don't even go through their own goals, through their own mission of what they plan to do for the next year. But I guess I learned way back when I was a strength coach, you know, when you're in the fitness field, there's no way in the world, although I do remember some trainers coming in and they had no clue what they were going to have their clients do. But, you know, there's no way I was going to work with the client and I don't know where they're trying to go. My arm's getting tired here. I just got done hitting chest and biceps, so we're going to have to switch angles here. So there's just really no way in the world that I was going to, you know, work with a client and not know where this client wants to go. And so I guess getting into that habit of going over goals, trying to figure out, okay, what should we be doing? Where do you want to go? How can I help you get there? That's always been something that, of course, is going to be part of the fitness world. But then I leave the fitness world and I go into the corporate world. What I realized quickly is that in the corporate world, guess what? It's the same way. When you go into corporate, whether you want to be a man that keeps track of your goals and figure out what you want to do for the next year, it really doesn't matter. Because right now, somewhere within your organization, your company is figuring out what they want to do with your behind. So they're having a meeting. And in my particular 9 to 5, I work with businesses in those types of meetings of where they figure out what they want to do. And so you better believe somebody is trying to figure out what they want to do 5, 10, 15, 30 years from now. And that, of course, involves you, because where are you going to fit in that picture? So if this happens in the company that you go work for day in and day out, then why should we not do this with our families? I think our kids need to have that mission as well. Where are we going? Where are you going? And of course, as a father, I need to know where in the world this family is going. So I'm just curious, dads, how many of you out there go through your family goals, not just where you want to take the family and letting them know, but also helping your kids figure out where they want to go? And then basically say, okay, now how can I help you get there? It's something that I think, you know, probably needs to be done a lot more. It's not a geeky, nerdy thing of, we got the swim folks out here doing their swimming early this morning. That's why I gotta love the AZ. It's not gonna end in November. And people out here swimming, heater pool. And I got the tank, because it is, you know, a little warm this morning. But anyway, the main thing is, if you have not done it, I want to encourage you to consider doing so. The main reason, it's now the end of November, and if you want to wait till January 1st talking about I'm going to get a start then on the New Year's, you already lost. Because odds are by January 10th, you're not doing a doggone thing. So I just want to encourage you, buy a journal, maybe a planner, and even at the very base level, I know a lot of times as fathers, we may not want to do it for ourselves because it's something that we may not really be into. But can we at least just do it for the kids? Do it for the kids. Maybe just ask your son or your daughter, what do you want to accomplish in 2022? And then how can I help you accomplish that? What do you need me to do? Check in with them in June. What do you want to do? How can I help you get what you want to do? How can I help you get there? And it'll probably be a good dialogue that y'all can have throughout the year. And, you know, certainly in my case with, You know, my kids, they always have, you know, some decent lofty goals, and we work through that. You know, in this latest case, I asked my son if I could share. He's looking for a gig. He had his resume together. I was glad to help him do his resume. I didn't even know what a resume was. When I got my first job, I didn't know what a resume was. My parents didn't teach me about a resume. Of course, my dad didn't need a resume back when he got his job. But times have changed. And so, you know, kids need that. And they need to be grilled, because they need to be taught that, look, it's going to be hard out here. And, you know, if you can't handle the grilling that I give you in an interview and defend what you have on that piece of paper, then it probably shouldn't be there. You'd be lying like half of the other folks out here on their resumes. So maybe it's something that you can go through with the fam, see where they want to go, see what direction they're headed in, and then figure out, okay, how can I help you get there? And I think it'd be a good dialogue. It'd be something good to do with them. And at the same time, I think it also builds that cohesiveness and bond that we all need to have as fathers with our kids. One of the biggest reasons why we lose custody in cases of divorce, it ain't always because the woman's some kind of bad name and she does this and she does that. It's because we would rather neglect and focus on doing things outside of the home instead of doing things with our kids. And this is one way you can start out 2022 for yourself on building that bond and relationship with your kids. All right, until next time.